Also, big news for families tonight. The first monthly payment of the expanded child tax credit should go out in mid-July. For families with children under the age of 6, the payment could be up to $300 a month per child. And for children over 6, it could be up to $250 a month. The expansion of the tax credit is a part of the American Rescue Plan Act passed by the Biden administration, also known as the COVID relief bill. President Biden says he expects the move to bring more than 5 million children out of poverty this year. And earlier today, I spoke with the tax analyst Kimberly Washington about what this means for American families and what else you need to know. Kimberly, thanks so much for being with us tonight. This is such an important topic. Money's going to start getting dispersed later this summer, or later on in the year. And this is massive here. We're talking about 40 million American families and 88% of children in the country impacted by this. So talk a little bit first about who qualifies and what the rough time frame for all of this is.
Right. So if you are a family who have qualified children, you may qualify for the monthly child tax credit payment. It is based on your income and your child's age. So if you are a single individual and your adjusted gross income is less than $75,000, you'll qualify for the full credit. If you are a married couple, your AGI needs to be less than $150,000 to qualify for the full credit. Any amounts earned more than those amounts, you will receive a reduced credit until it goes to a certain amount, which is eliminated. One thing you do want to keep in mind, the credit amount monthly is $300 for children under the age of 6, and it's actually $250 a monthly payment for children's ages 6 through 17.
And for folks who qualify, is there anything they have to do now in order to get that money, or will most of this be directly deposited in the same way that stimulus checks have been over the past few months?
That's a really good question, because just today the IRS actually released an announcement and stated that taxpayers will not need to do anything. It's going to be automatically sent to their bank accounts, or if they don't qualify to be received through the bank accounts, they'll receive a paper check or a debit card through the mail. So that's the way that they'll receive these payments, and these payments will start July 15th, and they will last all the way through the end of the year, which will be December 15th. But at the 15th of each month, family can expect to receive these payments.
And you mentioned that from July to December. What happens after December? Will these rules have a longer shelf life that goes past this calendar year?
That's a good question also, because keep in mind, that's half of a year of worth of credit. So it means that if you are a person who's receiving a total of $3,600, you'll only receive half of that amount from July to December, which means that you will need to claim the rest of the amount next year when you file your 2021 tax return in 2022. Keep in mind, this tax credit is only temporary as it stands right now, but Biden has already indicated that he's seeking to expand this tax credit up until 2025, year 2025. So this is good news for many families.
So we could see several more years of this in place if the president gets his way. But like most things these days, huge question mark hanging over that. The bill has gotten some criticism from Republicans here because what they say is that it changed the existing program by giving the same amount of money to parents who work as parents who do not, which basically is interpreted to be a discouragement from people to work. So talk a little bit about any work requirements, again, if any, in terms of what families actually get this money.
So remember, the child tax credit is not dependent on whether or not you work, similar to like the earned income tax credit. But keep in mind that it is based off of your income. So if you are someone who earns, again, if you're single, less than $75,000, if you're someone who's married, less than $150,000, you will qualify. Unlike the previous child tax credit where you need at least $2,500 worth of income, this credit, of course, you don't need anything to qualify. So if you're someone who has less than $2,500 of income, you still qualify this time around, but a little bit different from what we know as it relates to the earned income tax credit, which depends on the amount of income that you do receive.
And do Americans have a choice here in terms of whether they want that monthly check or that monthly deposit on the 15th versus the full benefit come tax time?
So let me explain this, is that at the earlier part of this year, the IRS did indicate that a family would opt in to receive these payments, and they can also opt out But as it stands today, the IRS is saying that it's automatically going to send those payments. So we really have to just wait and see if there's some clarification on it, because this is a lot different what was released today versus what was released a couple of months ago.
Kimberly, thanks so much for your expertise and for breaking something kind of complicated, breaking that down for us. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Take care.